My name is Gabrielle Poland. Welcome to this iRest for the end of May 2022. It's called The Heart of Being, Ending Isolation. So before we start, just some context. The problem with fear is that it clouds vision. It clouds any issue. It obstructs being present. It preempts authentic connection out of a sense of threat to self-preservation. In that sense, it becomes a biological response of the hormonal system to override normal states of being. Any threat, be it a threat to our health or the death of a loved one, brings us into sudden close contact with the felt sense of being extremely vulnerable. Because our biological bodies know we are mortal beings. So to return to the heart of being in times when fear-mongering is at an all-new height across news media and social media requires daily cleansing of the psyche and spirit to make space for living freely from within. The energies of the end of May are conducive to ending the isolation and the deep sense of disconnect at feeling isolated. And these energies will be available for the next few weeks. And this recording remains viable and powerful even long after. In working with these energies, we reclaim our voice, our creativity, and our intuition. For the silencing of that voice is what keeps people isolated. Control, which is the shadow being expressed in the external world, reveals places in ourselves where we have bought into the myth of separation. It is by reclaiming our connection with all the divinity of the universe that we release the blindfold that keeps isolation alive. It is by sensing that we are an integral part of all that is and that we belong, that we are then able to feel welcome. Sensing opens up a new level of feeling, not seen, not heard, or even understood, but known. Thus, we relax into healing the rift with our mother. We regain our reverence for the earth. We rekindle awareness of the value of the feminine aspects within and without. Nurture, beauty, and appreciation. It is an embracing of the feminine power that surrounds us regardless of gender. So, if you would, please make yourself comfortable, put bolsters where you need them, make sure you're warm enough, and that the room is dark. Perhaps put something over your eyes so that you lower the stimulus from the outside, so that you can heighten the awareness of your primary environment, your internal experience. iRest meditation is best done lying down, I think, although you can do it in any position you like. And this year in 2022, Mercury comes out of retrograde June 3rd and out of its own shadow June 18th, so that's when you'll feel the full release of all its power. But whenever you do this, just know that attention is the simplest, most basic form of love. And as you settle in, attend to your physical comfort and see if there's anywhere where you could make yourself even just 10% more comfortable. And so today we take time out to go to those places in yourself where you have not quite released the sense of abandonment or isolation or rejection that characterizes the programming of the last 2,000 years of human history. This is your opportunity to break through that pattern. Allow yourself to feel the feelings, and as you move through them, you are left with space to embrace your connection with all that is. So we embark upon a huge detox of old stuck emotions of rejection. This moment in time is a chance to clear space for a new level of communion. This is a massive opportunity to step into your place in the world as a part of it all and embrace the connection that is the essence of living in the unified field. And so as you learn to become comfortable with expanding into dimensions that have no form, which is a negative statement, try instead the affirmation of a positive statement, knowing that consciousness responds to the statement you present, be it negative or positive. So try thinking in terms of being willing to open awareness into spaciousness, expansiveness, and limitless consciousness. We'll start small, for this is a leap for anyone who has been living with loss or fear for the last few months or years. And first, the physical body must be set at ease. And then the mind and the emotions can follow. And lastly, the underlying spirit can speak as the foundation of the heart of being is given voice. Not a literal voice, but the sensation of awe. It starts with the most basic appreciation of the simplest things. It starts with body sensing and looking within for areas of wonder and comfort. So take a moment to set an intention to feel appreciation whenever possible. And take a moment to relax into a memory of safety, a moment of such inherent comfort that the concept of acceptance was not a concept but a given. A sense of nurture, of welcome, of being at home. And make a place in memory or in the heart of yourself for this as your sanctuary. Know that this sense that the universe has your back is one you can access at any time should you make that a priority in consciousness. To evoke sensory access to the subtler vibration of your being, sense into the physical places where you were given to investigate the world from the beginning as a child, as a baby who often brings things to the mouth. Sense the weight of the tongue and the space between the roof of the mouth and the tongue. Relaxing any sense of constraint around the eyes. And sensing temperature on your skin. Open to any awareness of sensation on the top of the head, allowing yourself to enter into a state of deep relaxation. Focus on the breath, allowing the in-breath and the out-breath to be of equal length. slowing the breath. Allowing each inhalation to fill every cell of your body with oxygen, with light. And now bring that simplest form of love, attention, to your neck, to shoulders, to arms and hands. Notice the quality of sensation, be it heavy or warm. Expanding to take in the entire arm, both arms, the fingers and thumbs. And now deepening and moving attention to the chest and the belly as they move to accommodate the breath. Releasing any holding in the back. Be willing to allow yourself to enter a healthy state of restfulness. Breathing into appreciation of the trillions of cells that make up your body. Opening to the sense of the vital force that keeps you alive. An appreciation of the chi that circulates throughout. Each organ, all tissues. Appreciating the magic of the microcosm of each cell with the needs of a baby requiring safety, warmth, nurture, oxygen, nutrition, water, air. And release that sense of awe and wonder and appreciation into the sensation of the pelvis and the low back. Releasing any holding or bracing, even into the thighs and the knees. Extending into awareness of the sensation of calves, ankles, and feet. Allowing a sense of relation to go deeper and deeper into a state of health and rejuvenation. No pressure, no need to assert or to do anything. Breathing into awareness of the toes so that the breath goes all the way down into each of your toes. Allowing awareness to expand to include the whole body as perhaps a vibration or a tingling sensation. Welcoming what comes. And allow yourself to take a moment to think of something your heart longs for. Focus awareness on opening your heart as you inhale. And just think about what is it that is most longed for in this moment, or has been for a lifetime. Attending now to a memory of being tired of being cold. Perhaps it was the end of winter and the trees were just barren and there was a sense of being done with being chilly. What does that feel like as a physical sensation born of a memory pulled out of thin air? And then welcome the warmth of the sun in spring, that special vibrant green that pops up in all the fields and everywhere on the trees. The spring green is different than any other green in the world. Welcoming the warmth of sitting in the sun for a moment after a long winter. Expand awareness and open sensation to encompass both the being tired of endless cold and the welcome warmth of the sun in spring. Knowing they are bookends of the same experience. And if you're willing, it's fine if you go off in some other place, but if you're willing to use this guidance, remember a time of being emotionally drained with the drama of it all. Just allow yourself to notice what physical sensations accompany that experience. Drifting into then making welcome the appreciation of feeling safe and unconcerned. Notice that it's an absence of any concern. It's a presence of enjoyment, of feeling good. Of feeling that all is right with the world. And notice the physical increase in the ease of your breath. As the body responds to whatever it is that you're thinking or imagining. And expand awareness, open sensation to encompass both a time of being emotionally drained and a time of feeling safe and unconcerned, of just enjoying the moment. And stepping out to notice that you are aware of yourself. And stepping into a memory of a moment of sudden loss, a moment when it was clear that a line had been crossed that made everything different from now on, somehow less meaningful or without purpose. And see if you can open to the physical sensations so that they might be quickly and more easily identified as such. Is there a hardness or darkness that seems to arise within you? And then invite in a sense of satisfaction. Something simple. Maybe feeling satisfied at having a hot drink on a cold day, or a warm place to nap when you're tired. Or the simple fact of having a home to live in, however humble. Notice the change or the shift in the physical response in your body. And if you will, expand awareness and open sensation to experience the polarity of both. A moment. It seemed as if life was without purpose, and a moment of true appreciation for needs being met without effort, just accessible. Is there something to eat when you need it? And how long has this been going on? Stepping out of that into a noticing of how you've always found some place to set yourself down to sleep. Realizing that you've always had something to eat, even if it was not special, it was enough. You have survived. Reminding yourself that you are here for a reason, and be glad. Be thankful in the understanding that God don't make junk, as the saying goes. And if you proceed step by step, simply looking for one thing after another to appreciate after a time, your world will begin to open up to satisfaction as a way of life. And as you allow dissatisfaction to fall away, because it is not pleasant, you will find yourself able to be present in the world in a way you never could have before all of this happened. Opening to the awareness of what it is like to meet the beauty of nature with the eyes of a child who has no preconceived notions about how things should be and accepts things exactly as they are. And thus, out of that state, can see the wonder and the beauty with reverence for the earth and for self and for others and for the sanctity of all life. Bringing attention and awareness to the breath that breathes whether you are conscious of it or not. So that there is a certain satisfaction in knowing that if you were not meant to be here, your body would not continue to simply maintain its own self-regulated process of breathing, of tending to temperature and homeostasis. And touch base with your intention for this practice, the one that you made earlier, and set it as an intention for the days and weeks ahead, so that the time you have spent here reconnecting with the heart of being, the foundation of your own connection with the unified field, so that it becomes present, woven into the fabric of your waking and sleeping in the ensuing days to come. And thank you for your attention.